Hello and welcome to another NHC podcast.
Yeah.
Play some fucking sex! Kenny G just played us in. I'm Anthony.
I'm James.
I'm Colin and we're joined by
Kirsty.
Yay!
This is a special podcast in a way. Again, there's no Jamie.
no police, no fun police.
I know.
Oh.
Yeah.
We have no idea what we're going to talk about this week because we kind of thought we'd have another guest beyond Kirsty.
No, we just have an empty chair.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a nice empty chair though.
Yeah, I mean,
That is an awesome empty chair.
It's a metaphor for this podcast.
We're supposed to have Jim Duncan tonight. He's running a wee bit late, so we'll see what happens if he shows up or not. But it should be cool, man. So yeah, that should be fun.
Let's start by giving some advice to bands.
Let's not. Let's just get Kirsty to introduce herself.
Yeah, okay.
And as to why she's here.
Why are you here, Kirsty?
I'm
Beyond
here
our attractive selves.
because I need some special help. No, I'm here because
Well, that's a special podcast.
I'm here because of the fanzine. That's why I'm here. NHC have just started a fanzine up again, and I am now happily the editor of that fanzine.
Yay!
Yay! Celebrate.
Yay!
It's all words and stuff in it.
Yeah, it is. It's amazing.
I like the pictures.
I know the pictures are the best.
That's what makes it.
It is. So yeah, I'm here for that. Looking at a behind the scenes thing in the podcast, and I was coming this week to see how professional you guys all are, but I can tell that isn't actually going to work.
Hey, we dressed this week.
And I'm glad, very glad. So yeah, the fanzine starting back up.
Colin draws faces on his balls. It's brilliant.
Well, you know.
Anyway, sorry, the fanzine.
Yeah, the fanzine's starting back up, so I'm looking for as many bands as possible that want to get involved in it and stuff. So the first edition is out in the middle of October, and
Amazing.
some great content. So hopefully, but it's been a bit of a roller coaster ride to get here. Some
Yes.
bands have been nicer than others. So
What bands are featuring in the fanzine the first issue?
Colonel Mustard and the Dijon 5,
Oh, cool.
Clan.
Mustard were hilarious at Wicker Man. They were
I've never seen them.
Oh, they were
actually.
great.
No.
I don't know if... I
The
don't know,
vinyl looks amazing.
Yeah,
The
the
cover
vinyl
for it.
does
oh,
look
really?
amazing.
So I don't know if it's a staple thing of their gigs, but like they have this thing where like everyone had the t-shirt of the Colonel Mustard t-shirt thing, and they were like, at some point in the song they swing it about their head, and it was kind of like, it's just funny how like you see it's a sea of yellow t-shirts just going like that in the tent. It was brilliant, you know.
I think our next guest, Chris Renfrew, had something to do with one of their videos.
Oh really?
It's like a gay football match or something like that is the premise. I can't remember how it goes. But
Camp football.
yeah. Football for gentlemen that prefer the company of other gentlemen.
The official slogan.
Yes.
I'll find that and link up Jamie with it, not Pish.
You
Cool.
like that?
Reading and Leeds was this weekend.
Oh, and who else is featured? You were saying?
Joe Bone and the Dark Vibes.
Cool.
Yep, they're playing Are they not doing a set in the store? Are they
Think
doing
so.
a set?
I don't know, I don't pay
That's coming
attention.
up, isn't it? That's coming up next
soon,
couple of
I think.
weeks, yeah.
And Crooked Little Sons as well, who are definitely doing a set in the store. They're going to be in it, yeah. And
Awesome.
everything else
Cool.
is being kept secret until it comes out. So
Uh-huh.
it'll be naked pictures of Colin.
Yes!
Feature.
Standard.
Yep.
Is it a pop-up edition?
It's a pop-up edition. Special edition.
I can't reach my wacky buttons. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, so that's how it's
Chairs get wheels, you can just wheel it over towards yourself.
No, it's not like we don't need the red carpet for the guest anymore, so.
Yeah. The guest that never was.
Yeah, because
That's
you
really-
organised it.
No, I've got it here. I have
He doesn't even exist.
There is no Jim Duncan.
I hate Jim Duncan.
Only Zool.
I was going to say, you dirty fucker.
That's the first Ghostbusters reference to the
The
podcast.
first and probably not the last.
Oh, that should be like a drinking game to our podcast.
I know.
Buster Cast. That's what it should be called. All right now.
That
Well,
one
hang on.
did.
Let's also just because I noticed it there where I was looking for something else. This also happened.
Monday would be great, thanks. Quote.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, life did find a way to kill him.
Oh, it's too soon. Come on.
Aaron Ramsey strikes again.
Well, I know. Aye.
Mr. X.
There we go.
There you go. From The Great Escape.
And that's enough of that tune.
Aye, get that to fuck. Do you know what's really bad? Family Guy's completely ruined that for me. You know, he goes to use the toilet and it's like the helicopter takes him in Jurassic Park.
I must have missed that one.
Yeah.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah, it was,
falling flat on that one, I'm afraid. Sorry.
oh, I don't give a fuck. You know.
Sorry.
I liked it. It was a mamming.
But yeah, I was
That was a thing.
that was a thing. So there we go.
It's a hang, as Huxtable would say.
Indeed.
It's them and Hings.
Well, I suppose we can talk about that now, seeing as we've fucked up the sort of regime of podcast recordings.
Rajam.
Talk about what?
Huxtable, Divides, Nishima, Accord.
Yes, at some point when you're listening to this, that gig did happen in the past.
Yep.
Yes.
Alcohol was,
Like a lot of other things.
Like many other things.
alcohol was consumed, can't remember it. Well
I
played.
was
I can
dangerous.
honestly say I have no recollection of going home. I have no fucking clue.
That's good, because I
might
might have fingered you in the train.
have let you.
That's the bit he remembers, though.
That's the bit I enjoyed. It was part of the night.
Oh, me and Claire get separated in the trains. Like, she got on the next train after me. I got on the train thinking, yep, she's on there somewhere. And I was like, I'm in the next carriage, texting her. I didn't make it. And I was like, son of a... So I was away. Had to wait half an hour for the next. I was like, fucking, like, half 11 at night. Like, this is unbelievable. Freezing cold on my own.
Like, genuinely, like, blurred. Like,
Oh, aye.
my missus says when I come in, she was just like, how are you so drunk? I was like, I honestly don't know.
I know.
I remember.
No,
Yes.
We drank shitloads of beer.
Well, it was copious amounts of random booze. It was pretty
Yeah.
much what I was like.
Those
it
fiery
was-
shots were good.
Oh, they were nice, yeah.
What?
The
You don't remember
fiery
the shots?
That's why you were drunk.
Fiery
Just
shots?
after,
They were
like, aye,
just as I arrived. This was early. This was like 7:30.
Oh, yeah,
No,
yeah,
in fact, they were
okay.
6:30.
just as James arrived. Happy birthday, James. Let's have shots.
The thing
Yeah.
is, I forgot about that's just my age. It's not doing alcohol. It's just genuinely being fucking a moron.
Do you want to hear a joke about Alzheimer's?
Always.
No, you already told me it.
Do you want to hear a joke about Alzheimer's? Now, honestly, if I say it another 3 times in the next hour, it'll be even funnier than the last one. Right?
We were the judges of that.
Okay.
Um,
Oh dear.
Aye, Huxtable were good.
I thought
Then
it
it
was
got
standing.
then it got a bit patchy. Divides were good as well, but the sound wasn't
no.
the best for them.
I think for the rest of the bands, did you guys see Accord?
No,
Oh, you never saw Accord?
we left about 11:15 or something like that. I think so.
Oh, right.
I was
I don't
ju-
know.
I was going to say, I don't even
Colin
know.
wasn't there.
It got.
He does-
Aye, bands were great.
Accord were fantastic.
Well,
You should-
aye.
aye, Accord absolutely stunning. Like, they've done like an impromptu jam because something happened to the guitar amp or
Right.
something like that. So the bass player, the other guitarist, and the drummer just went into this like 5-minute, fantastic, just
Fucking
riffing thing, and it was. I mean, he plays like a 6-string bass, and he is all kinds
He's
of.
obviously shite then.
But not high. I was going to say, you see a 6-string bass, he's either trying to compensate for the fact he's shite, or he is insanely great, and he is the latter. So
Good stuff.
that was
you
good.
were at the Killers as well, weren't you?
I was at the
Tuesday
Killers.
last week.
Oh, were you?
Yeah,
I was
Killers
good.
as well, yeah.
Tell you what it was. It was a great gig. I enjoyed it. It was just, especially
Fights.
because of even.
Kirsty causing trouble.
It caused, should have seen her.
Me and the
just
grey hoodie at the
trashing
front.
things.
Yep, I was the one.
Apparently there was no trouble at it.
No, there was.
I know there fucking was. But like about 5 people have told me that. Right? But there's somebody in my work were like, no. I don't know what you're talking about. There was no trouble. I was like, I fucking
they
tell
were
you.
at the wrong gig.
I heard
Aye.
a full-on riot pretty much kicked
Oh,
off like at the
several.
stage and that. And they're
Several.
Like,
Because
stop,
they
and-
had to postpone the whole
Yeah.
encore a wee bit, and it was a shame. Because you could tell
Oh,
he was a
apparently it
bit
never
annoyed.
happened either. I was like, no, that fucking quite obviously didn't.
No, I mean,
What was your friend?
I know it because
taking?
it made the paper. Was that?
What was
Oh,
your
that
friend
just
taking?
says it was no
Or
hassle at
was
all.
she
It
just
was
like
fine.
sitting listening to
Obviously
sound
a
in a car or
fucking
something like
moron.
that?
I know. So,
Aye,
so
well,
out of it, you're like, I'm at a gig. It's great. It's fine, man.
Aye, everything-
No, I mean, it was good fun. It was just, it just shows the crowd are absolute arseholes.
Yeah, but I was at the Kings of Leon for the summer sessions last year, and it was exactly the same.
Was
I think
it?
it's
Aye.
that crowd.
I can't even
They-
imagine what David Guetta on the
Oh,
Saturday would have
yeah.
been like. That would have
Finger
Avoid.
blasting everywhere.
Aye. That's just, it would have
What? Well, we've tried to turn it, haven't we?
been. Why? What kind
Tonight?
of fun? I know.
but we've been really good for the past couple of weeks, and then Kirsty shows up. and
I think
fucking
it's-
next
I knew
minute
this would
fucking
happen.
poking and fucking
I was
all sorts.
warned that this would happen.
It's still, it's finger blasting on
Aye,
music chat.
Who
It's music
fucking
chat.
who warned you?
Jamie warned me about
Oh,
this.
wait a minute. Pot, kettle, and black.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, it's got to be a race. Fucking hang with you in it.
It does, aye.
Oh,
it.
man.
Just to follow up that racial
That's what I was
slur there,
gonna
that's
say.
brilliant.
To continue the shitty topics that we haven't prepared, did anyone watch the coverage for Red or Leeds over the weekend?
I
What's a
saw
wee bit?
actually pretty much zero of it, to be fair.
I
Yeah,
saw.
I'm
See Queens and stuff.
I was going to say, I
Queens and
seen
stuff.
Queen of Stone Age last
They
summer.
were awesome apart from their 20-minute fucking piss about at the end. You're like, nah,
There was a lot of
it's not.
controversy about Paramore and the fact that they seemed to be like.
They were 20 minutes late because there was no sound or something like
Turns
that.
out she's
really?
not ginger either.
She's not. She's. I don't
It's not
think
been an act.
I don't think she knows what colour hair she's got. It's funny. Like I think there was something about
she knows.
the band were like almost like a backing band in the
Oh, no,
shadows,
aye. The-
and there was like a guitarist at the front that didn't have a guitar plugged in, pretty much, and it was like who are these two new members at the front,
Aye.
and the actual band were in the dark at the back, not even getting like. as if like, you know, like the extra members in Biffy and
think
whatnot.
she's now like,
No, they weren't getting
She
any
has
coverage.
kind of taken over though.
Aye,
she
it's
is.
almost like it's her band.
It
And
is.
that's it.
well, they sacked was it 3 of them or something like that? They sacked
Well, see,
3 of them
I'm now
before
wa-
the last album.
See, I'm now wondering, are they all gone? Is it just hers?
That's
I
just-
think it might be.
Well, I think because she seemingly before Paramore got offered a record deal off her own back. I think the fact she was pretty young white girl
You're
type
back a
thing.
really good singer.
Aye,
She's actually a good singer.
She is
She's
good,
a
yeah.
phenomenal live singer. She's perfect.
but she kind of said no. She wasn't comfortable doing stuff by herself. She wanted a full band, so they went and.
Colin laughs all the time.
Colin's like, no.
Well, there was a
You
guy. There was
She's a good singer, I suppose. Her songs are fucking rotten.
Okay, I mean, they don't have that many great songs, but I mean, she has I saw an acoustic thing like about a month ago. Somebody posted
Right.
on Facebook. I didn't know the song. It must have been a single at the time or whatever. And it was like an MTV Unplugged.
Is
type
there a
thing.
song that
Sounded
We're Never Getting Back Together in it?
phenomenal.
No,
Like,
that
never
was
getting
Taylor-
back together.
that was
That's Taylor Swift.
Shut up.
He knows that. Is it Call Me Maybe? That's one. No.
I just love it. The only person that didn't bite was James because he fucking knows that.
Well, the thing is, I don't because I don't know whether you're actually serious sometimes. So I thought I'll let
I'll
that
let them
fall in
fuck
your
up
head.
then, just me going,
But the guitarist posted something. One of the guitarists that left said like there was the first big record deal that they got offered. Like the band were told to wait. Like they were all arrived. Like, oh, this is exciting. We're going to get a record deal. And then they got to like the waiting room at like Sony or whatever it was, and it was like, guys, just sit in the hallway for 5 minutes. And they're like, okay, Hayley, come with us. They took her out in the room, and and it's her dad or mum was her manager kind of
Aye.
thing. And then they're like, excuse me, like, after a few minutes, say, what's going on? It's like, can you just wait outside? Like an hour passed and they weren't told anything. She came out all happy, like, oh, this is what we're doing, this is what we're being offered, this is the tours we're going to get. And they're like, right, so where's our say in it? And they're like, oh, guys, we'll talk to you later. And then they were basically told to sign like you will have no say in, but, you know, just
Aye.
shut the fuck up type thing. And then
You get paid
the
to do this shit, be
well, the
grateful.
guitarist, once he get papped out, spilled the beans on it all and wrote a massive blog on it, which was fascinating. So I was more interested in the band for that reason. Like, I'm not
Aye.
a fan of the music. I just thought there is such a shit. I guess it must happen to loads of bands though. Like, it's the person at the front. Do you know what? Even it's kind of funny. At the Killers gig, there was actually like all these guys kind of saying like. In fact, it was the guy in the Cortinos. I think it was Miles Kane as well. Just average. They were just average gig. They weren't brilliant. They both went. Big thanks to Brandon Flowers for getting us on tonight. Kind of thing. It was all
Aye.
Brandon. It's never the Killers anymore.
Yeah.
It's just him. It's almost like the band. I mean, again, the band suppose
likes it.
don't really matter, but I mean,
Can't
maybe.
do it away because
I
end
love
of the day,
the band.
No, I mean, I think-
it's the Killers, not just Brandon Flowers. Brandon Flowers pop was shit, and
Aye.
that's when he went back and.
Oh no, absolutely.
like,
He
that
tried the
was
solo
awful.
thing.
He tried the solo thing, and it
But I
failed on
mean,
his arm.
I
It was
think
rubbish.
it seems like he'd be happy just to be called Brandon
Brandon
Flowers
Brandon
and the Killers.
Flowers and the
Yeah.
Killers, aye.
So,
Well, it should be called the Brandon Flowers Pop.
but I mean, live they are good. I mean, the drummer's got a good character. He just looks great playing
Ronnie's
the drums and all
amazing.
that.
I love
So I
Ronnie.
mean,
Yeah.
it's just funny when bands kind of have that. The singer is the. But then again, even bands that have like Aerosmith.
The last interesting 3. Aerosmith, wasn't it?
Well, the thing is,
Yeah, it
that-
was Joe Perry, Stephen Tyler.
see when
and
he
then-
done the Voice, is it the Voice America he done, or what was it, the X Factor?
aye, something
whatever
like
it
that.
was. They were going to be like, right, we'll just replace him. It's
With
like,
Lenny Kravitz.
oh, well, that's what I'm saying. It's like, how can you? Aerosmith surely is a band, and he is the. You can't just replace him.
can't.
Have we not did a topic like that before about replacing band members and who you could replace and who you couldn't?
It's like, yeah, let's.
God knows I've
It's like
tried,
Foo
man.
Fighters. Let's get rid of Dave Grohl. It's like, no,
No,
no.
that's a
Wouldn't
fail.
work.
Do you know what I mean? It seems weird that these kind of ideas are even thought
Yeah,
of.
yeah.
Like,
I'm
what's
looking
that
forward to seeing
band?
Jimi Hendrix next week though.
What's the? He's white now.
Aye.
He's Chinese. Well, what's that band that came back?
Chinese Jimi
Don't Stop Believing.
Journey.
Journey.
Right? They got a new singer and all that. It's like,
Yeah,
surely,
they're terrible. I've
what's
seen
the
them
point?
live.
It's surely his voice is like the iconic thing
Yeah.
about the band.
In fairness to the new singer, his voice is actually amazing live as well, but it
Right.
just doesn't work.
To be
But-
fair though,
but then-
AC/DC pulled it off, man.
Aye.
Like, their singer died, and
Early
like,
en-
literally
I think
6
it was
weeks later, they had
early
a new
enough.
singer who sounded better than him.
I think it was
Sorry,
early,
folks,
early
but
enough
that's
in a
fine.
kind of modern sense of AC/DC that it didn't matter to a lot of people. Like they've probably gained,
I mean, I
they've
don't
probably
know,
gained
there's
as
basically-
many
Yeah,
fans
yeah, definitely.
I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
them, but they've basically played the same song for 40 years.
Oh, I know.
Who's
Well,
this?
again,
AC/DC.
so Status Quo.
I
Do
love
you
them.
know what's
them,
interesting with Status Quo though? I know we're just jumping between bands.
Nothing.
No.
Absolutely.
But
Fuck all,
see if you
James.
go back to what's the album called? They used to be like kind of
Yeah, they were like
proggy
prog
and-
stuff, yeah, that's right, yeah.
Then they went, do you know what? Fuck this. Let's make
Oh,
some
they
money.
see the
Pictures
It's
of
actually
Magic Men
that's
and
the
all
one.
that.
Like that's
Yeah.
a really cool
See
album.
the other stuff. See the drumming in that album is absolutely beyond ahead of the game. It's all really weird. time
It's like
signatures
it's
and-
two different bands.
Yep,
You'd never
absolutely.
think it was the same band.
It's almost like they thought this isn't making us any money. Let's get fucking rich.
Let's
and
play
it worked
three-
for them.
Well, it's
Let's
like
play
Floyd,
three
we're
chords.
not. Let's do something else. We'll see.
Floyd, we're not. Right. What else has been happening?
Not a lot.
Nothing. This sucks when no
Something
guests,
must
man.
be happening.
Everything's happening, but yeah, so you want to vent? Aye?
Nah,
you feel
it's
venting?
alright, fuck
No?
it.
Don't wanna vent?
They don't deserve our
Well,
time.
we've all done nice challenges apart from Kirsty, so we should all gang up on her and say she has to do one now.
Yeah,
I'm
nice
doing it
challenge.
tomorrow. I'm going to do
Even
it.
though, even though in one of the previous podcasts, it's probably going out that I was like, "Don't fucking nominate me." We want nothing to do with it, and then like,
Then you fucking nominated everyone.
well,
you
because
cock.
I just thought, "Fuck if I'm in." Know what I mean, every fucking.
Oh no, well, that's what I'm saying. I get the 2 in the one day, including your one, so I thought I just need to do it. So
Well, I had like literally 12 sitting there, and I was like, right.
no, it's getting a bit silly then.
I was like, I need to just do this because now I'm starting to look like an absolute dick for not
See,
doing it.
thankfully I've got no friends, so these things don't happen. I mean,
It's good being a recluse.
But your one friend that nominated you, so you know.
It was yourself.
Aye.
Your
just
other-
nobody's picking me. I'll just do it.
Aye. From a pretend fucking like
Nomination.
Aye.
That would be elaborate, wouldn't it? It's like Catfish 2. It's like making a whole new Facebook page just to talk to yourself. Just so you can tag yourself.
Did that not happen though? It was like a
that
woman,
has happened.
Aye, it was like
what was it?
some women made up like a bunch of fake profiles and stuff, and this guy thought it was like seeing us get this women, and he
That
like,
was
over
Catfish.
like-
I just said Catfish
Is that what it was?
2.
I
Aye.
didn't know it. I didn't know it was called, man.
But there was-
I
There's
didn't know
a, there's a
it was-
massive TV show now as
Aye.
well.
There was.
I didn't know that. Like, I don't know anything.
I've not watched the TV show. I just like it's
I don't know
pish,
anything
but-
about you kids and your. I don't
Don't
know.
get me started in Catfish though, because I'm convinced that the documentary, that film, is fake.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
fairly fake. They knew there was probably about a few months of truth in it. Then they just decided, actually, let's run with this, even though we know. 'cause
Damn it,
there's-
we've only got 45 minutes.
I know. It's like, aye,
Feels a bit like a podcast.
Aye.
exactly.
We just vamp out. And
Yeah, man, totally.
This could be a good venting one.
This could be a good bit.
Not
I feel an angry vibe coming. I feel it, man. It's happening. This is happening.
but I mean, there
I
was,
nearly said non-secular. That means that's not what I meant at all.
Oh wait.
This is a non-secular
I'm going to
podcast.
wait another.
well, it's non-secular. We fucking hate everyone.
That's so yeah.
I'm going to wait another half an hour, and I'm going to go in proper rants about people. So-
Right.
I
Just.
feel like you should.
I was about to say the only thing what I would say is
Yeah,
There's no new celebrity
Aye.
beast as far as we're aware. There's no more advances in
we
technology
bit of,
there.
advice to bands: don't slag folk from NHC Music to other folk from NHC Music because it's gonna come back round. You fucking tit.
True.
And Anthony's a giant, so think about that.
Oh God.
What I don't get, right, is when you go your way to help someone, and they quite obviously are too fucking brain dead to realise.
Gave them the ride of our lives.
Shit.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
Yeah,
so-
we won't name them. But
We should also talk about the fact that the shop launch was
no,
This weekend.
we've covered that.
be professional.
covered it, man.
Oh, when?
Covered it.
But did you
Aye.
actually?
Aye,
it.
of course.
When?
Every week.
Last week.
But how did it? You've not covered how it went.
We haven't
Oh, it went
covered.
really well.
Aye. It opened and shit sold.
Oh right, okay.
Some stuff didn't sell. We're a bit sad for that.
Right, so let's talk about the shop opening. How did it go, Kirsty?
It went really well. It was actually it did actually go quite well. I was only there the Saturday, but it was quite busy the whole day. There was kind of people coming and going and.
Were people there for the
interested.
free booze?
I was about to
I
ask
was there for the
similar
free
question,
booze, so
actually.
yes.
There was free booze.
There
So
was
who-
free booze, yeah.
Quite a few folk played then, wasn't it? I mean,
Yeah, I left when Average Andy played, which was not because Average Andy was playing. Just want to point that out.
with a name like Average Andy, I mean, come on.
That is when I went. But yeah, before that there had been a couple of.
I heard
people-
it was subpar.
I'm not saying anything.
Wordplay, Colin. I love it.
Yeah, there was a few bands playing, but it was a great launch.
That's good. No, that's
Excellent.
good.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I'm looking forward to get up.
We need to get Average Andy on here as well. Actually, as a guest.
That'd be
man.
good,
He's a
aye.
guy, man.
I
Yeah.
thought he came on before, did he not?
No.
It came on the old podcast, the odd podcast.
The Oddcast.
Yeah. I'm just seeing Bell and Sebastian are writing a book apparently. Stuart David.
Is it about us?
Is about us, yeah. That's the
Well,
thing.
the shop's right next to their record company, isn't it?
Yep.
Or their studio or something.
Stuart David's going to write a book about the early days of Bell and Sebastian, but he quit the band in 2000. So
It's a pretty short fucking book.
That's all he knows.
Aye.
The very early days.
nobody cares about him.
To be fair, that's all most people remember them for.
Aye,
isn't it?
yeah.
To be- you know,
What, what actually happened after Boy with the Arab Strap?
They released lots of shit albums.
Fair enough.
Do you know what? They weren't shit. They were just the same.
They were just born.
Just the same. I was never a big Bell and Sebastian fan. In fact, I wasn't a fan at all.
I wasn't really
I
either. It
liked
was,
about 2 albums. I thought, all right, and I think there's about 4 songs in each album that I thought are really
they just
good.
kind of ticked over.
Yeah.
I mean, they had that big stateside thing. They were really big over there. They had that, that
Yep.
that a lot of Scottish bands tend to get. It was more of an interest for folk over there.
Absolutely, man.
But I mean, I was never. It was never a kind of.
never sold on it either.
Nah, not one of those bands. I'd be like, oh, I can't wait for the new album.
Aye.
It would just
There's a-
come out. You might hear it at some
There's a
point.
band out just now. It sounded really, really like them. But in a kind of
Twee.
aye, but they've kind of I don't know, they've kind of taken it to the next level almost. Rudolph Sleep.
3v2.
Rudolph Sleep or something like that.
Randolph Sleep.
Randolph Sleep, that's exactly it. Sorry, man.
I've not heard them, I just know the name.
Aye, it's just, I seen them at Bruty Bog, and it's alright. It's just the same sort of band, really.
There was a lot more of that kind
The
of
singer
stuff.
sounds very, very similar.
Right,
Sort of
right.
thing, and that's what pushed me off, because I don't really like the guy's voice. Well, I quite like the tunes, but I don't really like the vocal. Sorry, guys.
That's the same for every band.
I really want to like them. It's one of those bands that I really want to like them.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean? It's like I feel like I'm missing out because everyone's like, "Oh, great band, we all love them." I'm just like, "Standing, I watch something."
Do you not think some people just say they like them though to make them
Like, sound
cool in
cool,
the
aye.
yeah?
It's a
I'm
hipster
I
thing.
I'm into Belle and Sebastian.
Yeah.
I'm so cool.
Aye.
No.
I don't think anybody's ever went, I'm into Belle and Sebastian.
Not
Look
even
at me, I'm so
ironically.
cool.
No, they don't need to say the second part.
I eat tofu.
Oh, they might.
Aye. I eat tofu and I've never
I'm so
once
cool.
kicked a cat. I mean, I eat spare ribs and not fuck out of puppies every day.
Oh,
That's just
God.
how I live, man.
Oh,
That
dear.
would be typical of you, Colin.
And I do like the styling musings of them, but you know.
It's because they're the same size. It's like territorial fighting with them. It's
What,
puppies
me,
and Colin.
Me, Belle Sebastian, or like,
Both these, aye. Oh man.
punch Bill right in the mouth. Like, take that bitch. Give me my name back.
Give me one name. Oh, it's got a knee on it. So
I'm
it's
dyslexic.
a bell,
Good
an
for
end,
them. Do you know what I mean?
an
That's
end
just
on the bell.
extra. Do you know what I mean? Extra reason to punch him.
Oh man.
The other day, David Cameron announced there's going to be ratings for music videos on YouTube and stuff like
This
that.
is something I was going to talk about last time, and I forgot. You're right.
So
That is an
there'll be,
interesting
some will
move.
be 15 and some will be R18 or something like that.
It's only on UK-based labels, though.
Ah, right,
so
okay.
that it's a very strange.
So who is there,
You know.
British labels that has naughty videos?
Ah,
Prodigy haven't done a lot in a while, so it's not going to be them.
I mean, the thing.
Jessie
aye.
J just would repeatedly be punched by me if I had the chance.
She doesn't
So-
do naughty videos though.
No.
She's. Yeah.
I guess it might get a sort of 12 rating because they're going to do the exact same ratings.
I
for
mean,
films.
unless Ian Watkins is doing some kind of
No,
live
no.
cast from prison.
Give reality TV makers enough time to think of ideas, and they'll get to that eventually.
Aye, that was mine, you fuckers.
Hear that, Channel 4?
The prison sessions.
No, but I think there was somebody.
H from Steps.
I can't mind who it was. The guy, some guy in a band, UK band. Obviously, it might have been a band who might feel like,
Was it
oh no,
Placebo?
we're going to get. No. It was-
Is it Kasabian?
Do you know, it might have been. It was one of the guys.
Ah!
Anyway,
Fucking fair play. Man.
it
I was
doesn't.
just going to start naming
it might
bands
have
in the
been.
next
No,
10 minutes.
the point is, I think it was because they were asked by Radio 1 in the news because it was like, oh, perhaps your videos might get the most
Aye.
slam down on it. But he said, do you know what's going to happen? It's just going to make kids more interested in seeing them. And that's exactly
Well,
what
see,
it'll do.
that's what-
They'll
aye.
just troll YouTube and go, where's all the 18
Yeah.
music videos? Of course it is.
Aye.
That's all that's going to
Smite
happen.
my bitch up.
Well, that's the thing.
Aye.
Bands will deliberately make 18 plus videos in purely to get that attention.
Just,
Yes.
it's a very
Would
good
you
idea.
not?
Don't give
do
that idea away. That's a
Do
great
that?
idea.
Aye.
That's a very good idea.
Let's
Me
give
and
it.
James are busy here thinking,
Aye. Fallen Arches.
who can
first
make the worst one?
It's just going to be someone helicoptering.
Oh, it's like
No, that's a new Timber Camp
that.
video.
Oh, that's just.
Only be fair, I'm starring it, so you know.
Wow, motherfucker, that's even funnier.
Aye, so
Absolutely no idea.
music
It
Was that
ratings.
two-piece band I was going to mention?
Royal Blood.
Royal Blood, aye. Their album's out last week.
Aye.
fantastic.
Have you heard it?
No.
I've heard bits of it, it's really, really
I've
fucking
heard
good.
bits of it, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's...
I've just had the singles, but I mean, they're
Singles are bright, but I've
great.
had a
Dynamite.
few sessions that's... Aye, shit, oh, aye, right. What worries me, though, like... I've got a feeling the market's
Dementia?
about... well, yeah. That worries me every now and again when I remember I've got it, but other than that, I think the market's going to be flooded with two-piece bands.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
definitely.
Aye.
Flooded.
Just look at.
Because, I mean, I remember when the White Stripes done it, there was just... Everybody was doing it.
Mm,
No, wait, that never happened.
just look at like after.
Not everyone did it. No one did it.
Oasis, there was a.
They kind of got a bit slagged at first, though. I mean, White Stripes were
that's
kind of. There was a bit like.
It was industry types that were totally pushing that. It wasn't really their album.
It wasn't-
Like Hotel
I think
Yorba
they're
was
a bit
massive,
of
and
an,
that was
aye,
literally
Hotel Yorba,
it.
that was it.
That was it. That
I
was
think they're a bit of an unexpected thing. I
It
don't
wasn't
think
until
they
their
were
third
expecting-
album, was it?
Aye,
White Stripes.
something like that.
Elephant, yeah.
That's
it
the
was
one.
Just
Aye.
before that, I think, with the Lego video and stuff like that.
That wasn't just before. That was from the same. That was their first album.
No,
Yeah, it was.
no.
Get your facts right.
I can't remember this tune because it was.
Fell in
so
love with a girl. That's
Yep.
that one, but that's later on. That was Elephant, was it?
No,
Was
it wasn't.
No, it was
Deja
Dangerous
That
Still or
wasn't
something like
Elephant.
that.
I'm telling
But
you
the
right
video-
now, it was the first fucking. It was their second single from the first album.
What's the song with the video with the stop motion with the drums in the street and all that, and they keep moving the guitar amps and all that? It's really
It's just like
It's the thud. It's such a cool video. Like, it's such a clever video. We talked about that, I think, when we were talking one week about the kind of best music videos.
It was on triangles, and then it's like that. Like,
all the triangles was Elephant.
No, it's like they're out in the streets.
No, and it's like the drums go.
Aye. It's all just like stop motion frames. Aye, must have taken forever, and it was a really good, clever video. Simpsons did a parody of it. Actually, was a Simpsons parody.
I can't think.
Oh no, it's.
I'll get ball and biscuits stuck in my head, and that's not.
Oh, we're being bombed. It's okay, it's fine.
This happens every week.
Well, Jim.
Tearing away, just leaving. Fuck this place. I was going to say something as well, and we totally went off on a tangent. Obviously,
As always.
as we do. I can't remember. It was
About
to do
Jules?
It was to do with
Two pieces about...
No, it was before
No.
that, because it was to do with the music video thing, but it's gone now. It was to do with the ratings thing,
Oh.
but I don't know. But I just don't know.
It's like walking into the living room with a spoon going, why the fuck am I in the living room and why have I got a spoon?
Or you ever make a cup of tea and then you put the sugar in the fridge and the milk in the cupboard and stuff like that, and you go, oh, for fuck's sake! Do you want to hear a joke about Alzheimer's? Why are you laughing?
He's one of the toads.
I need to think the guys in Shrinder's not an option for that one, because that was what
That's fucking good though.
that's what you said a whole day. We were doing a
Fell
photo
off
shoot
like
the
a
other day.
girl
It's
with
phenomenal.
some
Every half hour, do you
blood
joke about Alzheimer's?
Fell in love with girls off of white blood cells, which is
Before or after?
It's the album just before Elephant, but it is not their first album.
Yeah.
What, the one
D
they're hanging?
Still or D Still with J was before white blood cells. I think there was one before that as well.
What did we do before Wikipedia and stuff?
Masturbate.
I know.
To still pictures.
Wishing of Wikipedia.
Aye, the White Stripes. So it was probably the third album then, and Elephant was their fourth album.
I thought Elephant was a kind of later album.
No, it was after Elephant. It was Get
It
Behind Me
feels like it, I
Satan,
think.
and then Elephant was 10 years ago, and
Must be.
more than 10 years ago in fact, because Get Behind Me Satan will be 10 years next year, and Icky Thump will be 10 years in 2007, and the White Stripes split like 2 years later.
Fuck, aye. Wonder what she's up to nowadays. Wonder if she's found herself a little place to be.
Probably not drumming anyway.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's the
Saying
thing.
that, she's probably got enough money
I was
because
going to
she
say, do you
had a
reckon
lot of writing credits.
Aye, they must have got. I mean, because there's the two of them. I mean, he obviously had the lion's share of the songwriting, but she must have had something. But I mean, do you just give up and not do? I mean, she must be doing something. It's a bit strange when you.
I don't know, because
I always thought White Blood Cells was her first album. I apologise, man. I'm just sorry. I'm reading up
apology
that.
accepted.
You've ruined the world. You've broken this crazy train
Aye,
of
well, I
life.
suppose what do folk do that were in a band that were relatively big?
Paul McCartney.
Aye.
I'll tell Yorba is on that as well, and so it's all the songs from that.
That was, I mean, that was
We can
probably,
sleep easily tonight.
Yeah, that
Do you know everyone that's listened to, if they're listening to this along?
Oh, sorry, I
they'll,
just
they'll
realised
have
I'm
already
actually
googled this. They'll have googled this
Right,
ages
yeah.
ago.
That's probably the breakout album, and then Elephant just.
I genuinely
not-
thought it was their first album. There you go. That's how fucking.
But Joss Stone covered that Fell in Love with a Girl, and murders it.
What
Yeah.
happened to her?
Set it up.
She was part of a followed kidnap plot,
Yeah.
I believe.
Oh fuck, that's right.
Yeah. That's what happened to her. She get bundled into the back of a fucking van.
That's what happens when you
She
get an
didn't
American
focus on
accent.
what
in
we're
a
all
Brit
kids-
No, is she not massive in America though?
No, she's just.
She not?
Oh, she lost
She's
loads
just
of weight.
really
That's
fucking
bullshit,
fat.
man. That's harsh. Get a lassie
I
on
was
here for
going
2
to
minutes.
say that. I thought
Get
that's
a girl
just
on here for
rubbish.
2 minutes and look at your fucking state it.
Wah,
Next time we braid
wah,
Nietzsche's
wah.
fucking hair, because I know that's what girls do.
Talk about cats.
I talk about cats, aye.
Sorry.
Fucking.
Behave.
That's an old podcast
You
reference that
behave.
no one else will get.
No one else will get. I know. Just crazy. It doubly won't get it because it wasn't even in it at the
Yeah.
end. So there you go.
I hope it wasn't. I never listened to the episode.
No,
till
it
you-
wasn't. It
Oh,
wasn't.
That's alright then.
There's a what now?
Exactly.
See. Yeah, so. You get any gigs coming up actually? Going
Oh
anywhere?
God, don't put me on the spot. I don't know. Probably have.
Dun, dun,
I'm
dun,
going
No,
to
you're going to
see.
spot later on.
I'm going to.
It's more
Is that one of the problem? Because
blood
everyone
stain
dies.
in the corner.
I was just trying to think of like dramatic, tense music to sing.
I'm going to see Suspire at the Hard Rock Cafe next week.
That's more like your ears are perforated. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
your ears are
By
perforated.
next
Your ear
week,
jaw's
like,
perforated as opposed
probably
to your
the
ears perforated. That's weird.
Oh.
So it'll be. I think it's the third, so it will have happened by
Yeah,
the time
probably
this
will.
goes out.
Aye, probably will
Yeah.
have happened.
That happens a lot, man.
Yeah.
So we don't know when we are.
It's the third, yeah. Never seen them live before, so I don't know how that. But I've heard really great things about them. Their album
Excellent.
sounds amazing, so yeah.
They're a lot
Good
more
stuff.
kind of not dancier, but they're a lot more kind of poppy, kind of electronic
Synth-
stuff these
yeah.
days. Because they used to be just quite rocky.
Synth pop, it's-
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like that
very
one.
David Bowie. I
Aye,
like it
very.
a lot.
Aye, because it went that kind of trippy vibe with the kind of like the vocals sort of quite sort of, that kind of spacey sound, very kind of, but it didn't used to be anything like that at all.
There's
so
a really cool David Bowie thing happening in the ACCC. It's the guy that wrote all his songs. Or help write.
I was going to say.
Hang on.
he did write a lot of them himself. You know what I mean?
Hold on.
Hang on. I'm not
It's an expose on the fraud that is Bowie.
I'm not the biggest fan of Bowie, right? So hang on. Like my pal sort of invited us to the gig, and I was like,
Nah.
I've just never liked them. I never liked
I've
them.
been
as
that big
particular.
a fan as well. If it makes you feel even.
See if I can find it.
What, so you mean it's like a kind of, like an exhibition thing, or?
Kinda, yeah. It's a gig. It's really cool, and what they do is they're getting loads of other artists in to play the songs.
Right.
You're not selling it to me, Colin.
Yeah, you're not.
No, it doesn't sound thrilling at all.
No.
Well, that's because it's Bowie's involved.
No, don't slag Bowie.
George Bowie, maybe, but.
Oh, aye, George Bowie, absolutely.
Oh,
GBX.
dear, oh dear.
Hang on.
That's one of the worst radio stations ever.
Or GBX, or Clyde 1, or
Clyde
both.
1.
Clyde 1 in general, actually.
Yeah.
Just Clyde 1 in general.
I generally find like radio's
Prime for roasters, you
Aye.
know.
Big roasters.
It's generally for fucking morons. It's
It
that
is.
sort of thing. Like
It's the morons that phone in that are hilarious. I suppose
Aye.
it is kind of comedy, but I just think it's a really shoddy station.
some village has lost their idiot permanently when folk phone in.
That's a very good way of putting it.
Holly Johnson. That means anything.
You're now just making up names as far as we're concerned.
Fans can buy tickets. Blah blah blah. It's in October.
Now,
I don't know.
just reading a list of things, Colin.
No.
I'm glad you know.
Cereal,
Triangle cat
milk.
banana. Radiator jam. Ostrich
Weetabix.
potato skin.
I've got a triangle cat banana.
That's the worst
Fucking good
shopping list
band, by the
ever.
way.
A triangle cat banana. It's hard to say.
Triangle cat banana.
A triangle cat banana. Triangle trap banana.
What does it do in meows? Is it kind of gargles kind of thing? Like
This is when you know we don't have anything to talk about. We're talking
Aye.
about the noise.
I'm
that
so glad that I came on this.
triangular cat banana would make.
oh god.
Hang on a second. Right, it's not giving me any fucking info on this at all.
Fantastic. This is how well prepared we are.
Yep. Sorry.
I tell a lie. He's a. Oh right, hang on.
He looks like Liam Gallagher's like very old twin.
He didn't write it. He produced a lot of this stuff,
Well, that makes more
Jeez.
sense.
Oh.
and he's going to be on stage, and he's got loads of bands like performing like things that he's kind of mastered.
He's a
and things
guy
like-
called
It's
Holly.
kind of cool, man. It actually sounds like a really good gig.
Hey, Holly.
There's some really big.
So my creepy PE teacher that was called Lindsay.
What bands are playing?
Classic hits like Relax, Two Tribes.
That's Frankie Goes to
So
Hollywood.
it's nothing. It's not
Fuck. Right.
Zoolander.
Aye, we're gonna have this great Bowie night with Frankie Goes to Hollywood songs. Let's do the Power of
Do you know
Love.
what? I was looking through it and I had the wrong link, and I was like,
Purple
that's right,
Rain.
wait a minute, that's not it at all. Fucking idiot.
Oh dear God. That's a nice tangent anyway. It's fun.
That killed 10 minutes. Well done, Colin.
Tumour in my brain is getting
This
bigger.
is it. I know, I'm sorry, man. It's like, I'm a doom.
Fuck. Right. So
So,
Fuck, do you mean something went wrong? Fuck,
I think,
it's like you're listening, you're stupid. Do you know what? Fuck it. Something's happening.
with
There you go.
obviously Reading Leeds over, I think that is the last big festival, isn't it?
that is the end of the
That
festival season,
kind of
pretty much.
signals.
Seemingly Creamfields was a shambles as well. It was completely fucking washed out.
Aye. Was
really-
that
it was really
the one
bad.
that was week before or?
It was this
Same.
weekend. This weekend.
There was one that
Oh,
was
but
there was a washout
that
2
weekend,
weeks ago
whatever.
somewhere.
Fuck it, we don't even know what time that is. Right? When Creamfields happened, it was then, right? It was that. But
Aye.
seemingly there was a lot of
It
problems.
wasn't now.
It was really bad rain though, and the basically campsite, everything was totally flooded to the point where it was like the mud was turning, like it was just solidifying and people when it was drying out, and it was really bad. So it was like all the tents were sinking and shit. It was just a fucking mess.
End of days.
But it fucked up the stages and stuff like that as well. It was obviously there on and they're fucking pegged in. Yes, they
sinking
were
in.
sort of sinking and stuff, and apparently it was really bad.
That's been a bad year for it because Glastonbury
Yeah.
shut down for an hour and
yeah. It was
all
a
these
thunderstorm,
other,
wasn't it?
the electrical storm. I think. I mean, it's because obviously with a festival, it's a one-shot deal. It's
Oh,
not,
yeah,
it's not like a gig
it's-
night where you can kind of go, oh, it's a gig.
Oh,
it's
it's
a whole festival,
Yeah.
and
And a
you
lot of
can't just
people
go, cut your set short.
A lot
but
of people
folk
invested
had
into
to
it
do
as well, so you know,
Aye.
it's like you got to think of it that way. It's like people didn't just fucking wake up there like everyone's great. Apparently, it was really badly organised as well. It was like an hour between sets and stuff like that, and it's not cool, man, at all. And then it's like you had to queue in to get into places. It's just a total
Sounds
mess.
like a fun.
It sounds like a fucking shitstorm, aye. So, but yeah, it's Creamfields. That's what you get for going there.
That's what you get for going there.
Like, seeing as that's the end of the festival season, who do you think will be one of the headliners for Tea next year? I'm going to stick my hand out and say Foo Fighters will be one of them.
I actually was
Yeah.
thinking Foo Fighters as well.
Foos will be
aye.
back doing
Which,
a big
on
thing.
that sort of thing, they've released the track listing for their album, and then I think
Oh, have
it's
they? Aye.
Yeah.
October, Sonic Highway
I
starts.
cannot wait for Sonic
Yeah,
Highways.
it's
And it's like- it's 5th of
November for the album.
Aye, and it's, so I think is there 8 episodes of Sonic Highways, or is there now being condensed to 4 because it's the start of October, and it's
I'd like if it was just 4 because it means you can see more of it faster.
Oh, you should
Aye.
come
Yeah.
down. We're going to do a wee night and watch a bunch of them.
See,
and
did
stuff.
you watched the trailer,
A lot of
didn't you?
fun, man.
The trailer was stunning.
I've
Like,
not seen. I've
I've not seen
deliberately
anything
avoided
of
it.
it.
To be
Oh
honest,
man,
the trailer, because I posted it to your page.
Like,
Holy shit! I mean, how
Fuck
exciting does it look?
you knew, but I was like, I was like, yes.
I mean, it's
Like,
a good
yes.
3.5 minute trailer.
Aye.
And it,
Looks
oh,
great, man.
man, I mean,
Looks
it
brilliant.
makes Sound City
I
look.
mean, some of the folk that are on it. You're talking Lenny Kravitz is going to be on that album. Joan Jett,
There's
Slash.
so many.
I'm guessing Josh Homme will make an appearance because they're
He
bum
always does,
chums.
yeah.
They're all somewhere.
Tenacious D will make an appearance.
Jack
'cause
Black.
again-
Maybe on there as well.
Yeah. he
Otherwise
might.
known as Tenacious D.
Do you hear a joke about Alzheimer's?
Ah,
Yeah, what are you saying?
aye.
But this album could be fucking huge, and I
Aye,
kind of have
aye.
a feeling they won't release any singles; they'll just do album. Whereas like
Possibly.
last time they kind of had White Limo and all that kind of stuff. I think that-
singles even.
I think there is that thing though that the hype around the album could make the album seem a little bit shitter than it is.
Aye,
Yeah.
But I think
I don't know, man.
Stay
The way
strong.
they've done it, I think it's going to be
because I thought that
the
about
last album was good.
Well, I was going to say the hype about we're doing it all reel to reel, which
Yep.
they done this time as well.
I'm fucking
I
racing
thought
about
that
that.
was going to ruin it, but
See how-
Wasting Light was a great album. So
See how when you bought there was a special edition and you got a wee bit of the reel?
yep.
I thought it was a security tag and she's fucking binned it like
you said that
Oh my God.
you've said that story a few times.
Aye,
haven't you?
only to you, but not on the fucking podcast.
You have, I'm sure you have.
I haven't.
You're pretty damn sure you
I
have.
just remember the happened.
Oh,
It's
I was actually gutted.
you will
I was
not be
genuinely-
alone. You won't be alone in that
I
one.
was
I'm sure.
absolutely gutted I'd done it. I
You're
wasn't.
an utter
I was literally,
nipple.
in fact, maybe yourself that told me about it. You're like, oh, there's a.
I did. It was me that told you about it.
I was like, I threw that out, and I actually remember throwing the fucking thing out. Dick.
Yep.
Absolute dickhead.
Because they had all those hundreds and hundreds of feet of film, and they just
Yeah.
thought, the first
That'd be cool, man.
10,000 copies or whatever, they
Aye,
just put it in.
I got one. I got it in Tesco's. It was sold out. Everyone actually must have get it in Tesco's.
Oh
like,
my
a fucking
God.
special edition. Raging. Fucking raging I was. Raging.
Raging.
But
No.
no, it looks bright.
Aye, so that's who I predict will be one of the
Yeah,
headliners.
definitely.
2015, because I think with it being a new place, they're going to go huge
Aye.
to try and get folk in.
It's difficult, but it's also, if you think about it, you can come up with some fairly good assumptions about who will be headlining.
They'll probably be. I think there'll be a Scottish headliner, but I just can't think who.
I mean,
I don't think Twin Atlantic will
no,
be big
no,
enough.
no, no,
No, they're
Definitely
Um,
not.
Are they going to get Biffy 2 years in a row?
No,
Probably
no,
not.
definitely not.
Franz Ferdinand, no.
No.
I mean,
They are. I mean, they're back. I mean, they played. Where
I actually preferred
did
some
they
of the-
play? Did they play Touch Tent this year?
I think so. I
think it was
preferred
Touch
some of their newer stuff to any of the stuff before. Like one of the singles off the new album was really good.
Is it
And I'm not-
something strawberries or something?
Probably,
It's called? Yeah.
but I'd never
Cream,
really
cream and
liked.
strawberries.
No.
Peaches and cream.
No.
Do you hear talk about Alzheimer's? No. No. Do you know what I was about to say? Something in strawberries is a good name in itself. Something and strawberries. I like that.
Well, just something in strawberries.
Something in strawberries. I like that.
All right,
Maybe that down.
nice.
Yeah.
Speaking
So,
of new music, Tempercam's back. Oh, I said it.
Hey,
Oh.
tell us about
That's pretty
Tempercam.
exciting to be able to say that.
Tell us a bit about
Hey,
your band.
how do you think we feel as fans? Fucking, well, I mean, what, 4 years or something like that?
Oh,
6
Colin,
years?
you'll always be there for me.
Oh,
Right, tell us about
it's
it.
actually more
Yeah,
good
the
than
album,
like,
4 years we're making. 4 years, there you go.
4 years.
Yeah,
How come the album took 4 years?
Because James that dick.
Aye, pretty much.
Cool.
No, that was it. That's pretty much it. No, we decided on the artwork, we decided on the name, we decided on all the songs because we recorded the starts of most of them, all in the space of like 2 months. Then all production stopped for 4 years.
Then you got high speed broadband and it all changed.
That's what it was.
Once you get out the dial up, we were fucking
It's like,
fine.
it's like I'm getting hairy palms. I'm going blind here, guys. I can't finish the album. No, it's
So when are you thinking the album's going to come out?
we don't know. I mean, we've not even met up to discuss
Is it
how we're
going
going
to
to
be
rehearse.
free download or?
I'm thinking not free download, but a
For
download.
us though, yeah.
Oh, well, for you, I've already said you might get a sneaky, if you're lucky, a sneaky tease preview MP3 batch.
I'd like that.
Not everyone listening.
Will
but,
we get Tempercam
It's
doing...
everybody sitting there going, that James is brand new.
Aye. Will we get
really nice guy.
Tempercam doing a session on the podcast?
Oh hell yeah,
Fantastic.
that's going to
Fucking
happen.
yes.
I really, I'd
We're
love,
all for
I'd
nepotism
love
here.
to do that. Nepotism, exactly. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
No, I love it, man. I think it's going to be really exciting. I mean, I went through that process of not liking it, and I thought that's why it took so long, because I just thought I don't like it. It's not what I wanted it to be.
Aye.
I stuck back into it a couple of months ago, and
It's
it's
sounding great, but
and it's now finished. It's now completely finished. You know, barring one or two tiny changes, and that's it done.
It's weird though because I remember hearing it 4 years ago, bits it,
Oh, no, I know,
and
yeah.
things. And I remember going like, that's fucking massive, that's great. And we heard it the other week there, and they're
That's
like,
stunning.
holy fuck.
Oh, well, that's what I'm saying. Possibly
I
first.
can't
first
believe it's
single.
not as good as I remember it.
I knew there was a joke somewhere.
No, it's genuinely really shit.
But it's exciting. It's exciting though, mainly
No,
because
it's excellent. It's really,
mainly
really
it's
fucking
mainly
good.
exciting because I haven't even gigged in like 3 years. So I mean, just to be able to actually play a gig
Well,
again.
they don't count the weddings.
Like, I know. Well, for that would have done. That would have done. Oh man, no, but yeah. So there you go. It's exciting. Left, right, or wrong. Can't wait.
Is that the name of the album?
Left, right, or wrong.
It's a great name.
What about you,
I
Colin?
was just thought you were going to say. Oh wait, where's the joke? There you go.
No, nothing.
What about you, Colin? I thought you were getting back into a band again.
I
You
wasn't,
still
I wasn't.
thinking about it?
Aye.
Well, there was a bit of a buzz about. There was an old.
I was
there was an old
seriously-
rekindling of. There was an old rekindling about to happen, and it might
And
not.
then,
happen.
I wisened the fuck up, and then it's not happening now. So,
Right.
that's all
I
I'm
think I
saying.
got really drunk on Friday or Wednesday last week and made a phone call. It's not happening anymore. It won't be the same.
No, it's just the same old shit.
Aye, different
Basically,
name.
it literally was that. It was like, fuck that noise. So
Yeah, no, you don't want it.
it
man.
really was. It genuinely was, and I was warned, and I fucking stupidly did it. Anybody that knows, and people that listen to this that don't know, that's what you get for not knowing me. So, yeah.
And that's exactly what that
That's
means.
literally what
that's
that
a,
means.
That's a thing.
That's a thing.
Yep.
That is a hang.
That's
It's
a
what
hang.
people keep saying. It's a hang.
Awesome.
Yeah, I've got a wee solo thing happening. Me and James are going to be coming up here recording soon. He's going to help me about it. 'Cause he did say
Apparently so.
I've been saying this for months actually.
Been
And
roped
we
into
actually
that.
just need to fucking do this actually.
Yeah.
But I say we just do it with some tequila and stuff. That'll be fun. We'll just do it for all.
That's Colin's way of
It's
getting it.
typical Colin
That's my way of basically
Well, that's-
paying
Yes.
for.
That's- yeah, I'm just saying.
that's get him fucking steaming and I'm like, oh, he's my pure best bud, man.
Yeah.
Like, I won't charge him. I watched the studio for you, man. I earn my free records.
Oh well, we'll see. If that
We'll see.
well, if that happens,
Suck
then yes.
Satan's cock.
Suck Satan's cock.
We might have
Back
Quinny coming
again,
on.
Hammer.
Quinny's coming back. That'll be exciting because
Cannot fucking wait,
he's
man.
been living in the big smoke for a while. He's
Ginger
probably got
Ninja.
some-
He's
Right.
coming
Ginger
back
Ninja.
to do his bit for his country. What a
Yeah,
guy.
of course he is. Yeah, we're all
Yeah,
doing it,
man.
man. We're working our holidays round it. We're coming back from our
Oh, definitely,
nice
man.
new
Definitely.
fancy London jobs.
What-
It'll be good to see him back up.
What day is that? He's coming up again?
He's up on the 12th, I think.
When he's
Something like
when
that.
he's on, it'll just largely. I think it'll just largely depend on him because it's just a case of whatever works for his schedule. Because it'd be really good to get him up and play, do the lost session that he played for his
Oh,
lunch.
yeah, that was a
Because he
fucking
could have done
shame,
one, but
man.
it wasn't. It
He
wasn't
was
the best setup.
officially our first guest as well.
Officially, yeah,
man,
like a musical
great.
guest anyway.
Yeah. He actually played a blinder considering how drunk we were. We basically used
He
to,
was hungover as well.
yeah, we used to get drunk doing the podcast, and then we thought, this is
Then
really
I
bad
turned
we're
up
doing it.
and
We
ruined
stopped-
that vibe.
No, we stopped. No, it was good. It was-
No, you used. I'm sure you got drunk.
Well,
as
no,
well.
he didn't
You
used to
never
drive.
got drunk.
Oh,
Yeah,
hang
you
on a
never
minute,
got
I mean-
drunk
Jamie
personally, but
Jamie never stopped getting drunk.
Yeah.
really, but
And
we never did.
in the
I think
recent
we were always
in the
working
recent
at
in the recent show that we're going to have to redo, there was quite a lot of alcohol consumed that day,
I was
and that was
drunk.
Saturday lunchtime.
Yeah, I was
Yep.
drunk that day. Yeah. It's because I wasn't working. Though. I was like,
Yeah.
fucking drunk. So, but yeah. So this nonsense that we're speaking
Aye, so
is
Quinny's coming
actually
on.
sober talk. Yeah.
I know. Put that in your pipe and smoke it,
Yeah, twice.
but don't do drugs, kids.
Yeah, don't do drugs.
Just the good kind,
Aye.
like alcohol.
Smoke words though. Smoke words. Words are good for you.
who else is coming on? Are you not doing
The-
something else with Fluorescent Hearts?
Yeah, I mean, we kind of skimmed over what happened with them purely because it was a bit stupid, really. It's just we did have them in. With
Jamie shagged one of their mums.
It's so awkward. He can't even. He
know.
made so much eye contact. It was unbelievable.
The thing is though, I mean, his mum was really up for it. I mean, I'm sorry, but if you're going to show up here with your mum,
And what was even weirder was it was
he was
it was
watching.
their
He was
idea.
really in it. Well,
I know, it was,
they seem to be really in.
he got his mum to do it, so
See,
aye.
well, this is how they'll get other gigs as well. That's what I'm telling
Oh
us.
dear. Aye, so they might be coming back on.
These
hopefully,
guys, man,
very
yeah.
soon.
burst couch. Yeah,
Aye.
just
And that was Jamie.
no. We had a great. That's going to sound terrible as well. We had a great time with them. That just sounds like we had a great time.
We even had a
like
cigarette
fucking
afterwards.
sock puppets.
Jesus. Right. We got a session recorded with them, and we now just need to follow up with a day of chat, and we'll bring you that exclusive session soon.
Yeah, man.
It sounds fantastic, and the cool thing is they're actually going to. I don't want to jump the gun. They said they're thinking about using the acoustic version of their single that they recorded that day as the B-side.
Yeah,
Wow.
which could be brilliant because it was
It's a good.
well and
Yeah.
truly good
Sounds
enough.
It sounds. I mean, it
Sounded
sounds fantastic. So it's nice of them that they were thinking that, and
Yeah.
they haven't said back yet after they've heard it if they're going to do that. But I
I'm
think
looking
they
forward to
were.
having them back on, not just for a bit of banter, because
Aye,
they were really funny
The,
guys.
the,
as
the
well,
chat was
Mm.
brilliant. The chat was great. Unfortunately, they lost it. 'cause,
Interesting as well.
You know, Jamie shagged the mum and all that.
Yeah.
So
mess.
on the computer, unfortunately, kept hitting the space bar and it kept stopping and starting. Had to use a lot of Febreze.
We might have Chris Renfrew coming back on.
That's right.
I was kind of drunk when we agreed to that, though.
He was a funny guest.
I'm starting to think that we might be alcoholics.
Yep.
That's the first thing I learnt about all of you. That you're
That's
all
not the first thing you
alcoholics.
heard about me, darling.
Oh, oh.
I told her I like Chinese over Indian food. What did you think it was going to be?
You were over Indian food, or you were eating Indian food at the time, as you
I
told
was
her.
the over Indian or Chinese.
Indian food.
He just
It burns us!
Oh my god. Just
that sounds like a new
image,
challenge, doesn't
move
it?
the image away.
Actually, I think one of the first comments I made to you was
Oh,
fucking
no.
terrible.
Oh,
If I remember
no.
right.
Your daddy.
That's what you said.
It wasn't. You were. I think you were winding me up about my height,
Oh
and
god.
I said something along the lines like that. Like, was it something along the lines like, "Fuck you"? I was like, if I was to shag you or something, I'd be like humping a javelin. Is that something like that? Wasn't it?
Yeah,
That
that
is-
was one of the first
romance
things
is
you said to
not
me.
Like,
dead.
fucking
Yeah.
a javelin. And we've been best pals ever since, actually. So you know, it's all good. Which is terrifying. But, yeah.
Wow.
That actually that did happen though.
That
And
line.
then you kept referencing it every time, like we were just having random chat. You just kept saying that I was a javelin. It was
Oh,
nice.
you wear a javelin?
I still am apparently, because I've not changed in my height since I met you. So
Neither have I. Although I'm getting her.
Back on the rack. Fucking hell.
Colin, I
Oh
love
man,
you.
what's that got to be in? This isn't a political podcast.
Speaking of politics.
Hey, there's a debate happening.
But again, we talked about this last time. Like, whatever your views are, they've probably not changed. And whatever has happened since you've seen this, since you've seen the
Since
debate.
you've seen the noise vibrations coming.
No,
towards
what I
you.
mean is, since you've seen the new debate on TV, fuck knows. So we're going to try and predict again. By the time you hear this, you could be thinking,
I think
fuck this.
Salmon's going to rip his shirt off and display the
No,
rampant
that's
lion
what you
tattooed
want.
in his
That's what
chest.
you want. That's what you want.
That's exactly what I want.
Yeah,
I
I
want to
thought
see
it
some
was quite-
passion.
I thought it was quite
Because you'll
funny
be
that he
sitting there
done.
watching it with a rager.
I thought it was quite good that he done the ice bucket challenge. That was quite good.
Do you know
Cool.
what? Right, see me
The food
sitting
and
He
Cameron-
nominated David Cameron,
And Cameron
and he
won't
never
do
did
it.
it.
He's
But
not gonna do it.
Russell Brand nominated Cameron about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
as
that's
well.
right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ah, well.
Do you know what though? It's that you see Alistair Dallin doing it, right, and you see Salmon doing it, right, and it looked kind of. It was obviously staged, but it was a bit fun as well, innit? And you're like, do you know what? And they seemed like quite genuinely like affectionate towards each other. We're all, I was just kind of joking. It seemed like fun, right? Even though it was a kind of obviously there's a political agenda there, but it seemed like a bit of fun. It goes to the fucking Tory camp. Holy fuck, man! All I was missing was the fucking imperial marks when he was getting that done. It was just like sitting there like, I'm Alistair Darling, and I'd like to suck the fucking life out of the room. And,
Just
you know.
in case any Darwin
I'm
fans are
gonna
listening,
wear
we
your
know he's not a
soul.
Tory.
Oh, well, I was going to say, yeah, he's aye.
what is that?
He's not a Tory.
Is he not?
No, he's Labour.
Is he a Labour? I always thought he was Tory. I thought he was.
He's Scottish. He's not going to be a fucking Tory.
I don't know. He wants us all to stay together. He's always like fucking.
Aye.
but he's-
Well, I mean, that's it. Like,
I
did you
always
see?
thought Darling was.
Because I'm voting no.
Aye.
That's it, I'm changing my
He
mind.
may be a subversive Tory given his handling of the economy. I mean,
He's a
you
piece
never
of
know.
shit, and he's a dick, yeah, guy.
But-
even that though, he was just
Liebrows,
it was-
best thing I ever heard.
Liebrows is
The
mad.
Liebrows.
Was that your palette?
That was shinty. That was Paul who does the sabotage show.
That was phenomenal, man. Eyebrows, that was really good.
But anyway, on Twitter Thursday last week when it was yes because the hashtag, some of
Fucking
them were
Rab
stunning.
Florence. It's
Oh,
like,
oh, the paedophiles.
I'm voting yes because if you noticed all these paedophiles are
I
English.
go shit.
Yes.
But like some of them are fantastic. They're just like there's one that says any movement that unites the Daily Mail,
Yeah,
the Tory
that's what I've
Party,
seen.
the Lib
Yeah.
Dems against you.
And the orange,
You've got to be doing
and
something right.
And the orange order.
Yeah.
It's
Aye.
fucking fair play to you. Aye. The
It's certainly
BNP.
But
interesting.
yeah, the Rab Florence one was phenomenal.
He's always got something interesting quirk to say. It's great. Him and Greg Hemphill as well. They're always posting funny stuff about that. My shoelace come undone. That's not
That is
interesting.
thrilling
That's
radio.
not interesting.
This has been murder, man. I'd like to
might-
apologise. We were supposed to have a really good guest on, but he was not coming on now.
And therefore, we
Oh, no,
He's
no.
not coming on now.
That's
Aye.
not
No.
And
Not
because
so
of that,
much
we
as
don't
a,
have any
sorry
chat.
we couldn't make it.
He's a. Oh.
I can smell you.
I think he's arrived.
We did this before.
Door knocking. Oh, we can hear the.
Oh, it's a microwave.
It's a microwave. That's a funny. What was it? Like a gun? I was like, no.
Just to prove that
Colin's
like,
pointing at something here.
Colin's like
your mum's on the TV again.
Colin's on Tinder setting up dates with gentlemen.
Well, you know.
Gentlemen who prefer footballers who prefer
Yeah.
other gentlemen. Oh dear.
No,
That
there
was a
is
shame. That was nearly really funny.
there is
Well, that was.
proof that we did have a guest.
I don't even really remember what we were talking about that earlier on.
Colonel Mustard and the Dijon
That's
5
right.
because they've got a video about gay football, I think. If not, I've totally dreamt this and
Alex Salmon's in the corner trying to have a power wank.
woke up with a raging sauna. I mean,
Raging Stoner.
A raging stoner. That's too much slang right there.
I know.
I was going to say, don't hit that spunker word again.
Oh.
Hit it with too much of that.
Too much slang.
Yeah, it was. It was Gene
Slang.
Simmons. Gene Simmons was a spunker.
He's
Old spunker.
officially 65 today at the time of recording.
65 today.
He really is an old spunker.
He really is an old spunker. He's just a.
I would like it if he just burst into flames. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? He just like spontaneously.
And
burst into
hopefully
flames.
someone was filming it at the
and
same
the world
time.
was just ridded as fucking.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Aye, he does talk a fair
He does.
amount of shite.
I think
I can't stick it.
I think he is genuinely a bit of a business genius.
He
No,
can
see, that's
he absolutely
apparently not
puts me
true.
off Guns N' Roses.
What do you reckon he gets? What? What? I didn't even catch. I had Guns N' Roses.
I was like,
Um,
puts me off Guns N' Roses as if I thought it was funny.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Paul Stanley's book says that is totally not true.
Oh, really? Right,
It was
okay.
their original manager who
Aye,
said,
aye, that's
let's
right.
franchise everything, and then it's been Paul and Gene the whole time.
Right, okay.
Since then.
Since they sacked him.
But aye, well, they sacked him because he was up to his tits and coke.
Yeah.
But
Best place to
he's
be.
collected a lot of copyrights, though. I think.
Yeah, oh yeah, apparently
think-
he owns
he
the
owns-
dollar bag.
The dollar
Is
symbol,
that a dollar
yeah,
symbol
yeah,
and
on
the
the
skull and
bag.
crossbone thing as well?
And
Aye.
Yeah, yeah.
he also
fucking copyrighted that.
copyrighted chlamydia.
No, and claims he invented the question mark. So there you go. That happened.
That's just about ended this train wreck eloquently.
Eloquently.
Yeah, man.
Oh man.
Can I just say I'm really looking forward to November the 22nd when me and Anthony are going to see
Are we?
Cub Dog. Yeah,
Superb.
That's right. Aye, Curb Dog are back.
cannot wait. I actually can't wait. They're one of my favourite bands ever.
When's the fanzine out?
15th of October.
15th October. Online or physical?
Online
or
and
both?
physical.
Awesome.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
How much is the physical one going to cost?
Free.
What?
Yep.
Wow,
Absolutely
exclusive
free.
here. Look at
What?
that. Whoa.
We don't want that.
I was about to shout that, you fucker.
It was way louder than I thought it was going to be as well.
I was actually about to shout "can" and you done it. That is fucking bizarre. Fuck's sake, you hang about way too much, man. That is brilliant.
It's got Colin on it. It's got more bands as well.
Yeah. And I can't remember any of them. Colonel Mustard, Dijon 5, Joe Bone and Dark Vibes, Crooked Little Sons, and many, many more. Yes.
Awesome.
This is
man.
cool. No,
Fantastic.
that's really cool.
That's excellent, actually. Eh?
The
No, we should
podcast
actually do
will
it for the
still be
fans
here.
here. If we do a physical copy, should get like a free CD with the bands.
You try to
Far
just.
too
I
much
was going to
money.
say, Colin, what's
We
this?
have no money.
She's already said free. You can't add things on top of it now.
Oh, Charles.
I'm
Well,
already
there's
selling
pictures
myself
you've
in
got.
order to afford
I know
it.
that's worth the admission
Ours is a
itself.
postcard. Would you pay for it? Well, would they? Like fucking
See, denied.
Denied.
But I mean, obviously, it's
It is
something to
something for the
think
future.
of. Yeah,
Listen, if a big
but-
issue can fucking manage it, we can do it.
Well,
They do it right.
they don't do it.
They did. I've got a few.
They did
They
once.
did, aye.
once-
That was like the
That's the only
Christmas
time
ones or
I've ever
something.
bought
Well,
big
let's be
issue.
honest, they've probably done it once every few years. It was a very rare
And
thing.
I was there, first in line. That wee homeless guy. I knew where he slept and everything. Just in my way to
We
work.
called him Uncle Joe.
Uncle, oh, it's Uncle Joe. Hiya. No, they did a couple. I've still got one.
Papa
I got
Homeless,
from
he
the-
was called.
Papa Homeless. Oh,
Dr. Bad Touch.
Right. Uncle Bad Touch.
Uncle Bad Touch. There you go.
I know it's Uncle Bad Touch, but I said Uncle earlier on.
Damn.
Just
I ruined it.
got to meet Kirsty.
Yay.
Yay.
How happy everyone is about that.
Yeah.
So are you putting like pre-order details or anything like that for the fanzine?
Plus, you've obviously got more information about the fanzine, which we would have just been
Yeah.
trying to bluff our way through.
Fucking
I actually don't. I don't know anything about all that stuff. It's Jamie.
Jamie will
to-
handle that?
Yeah.
Oh, in that case,
Jamie
it'll be
is-
up for pre-order the day before it's
Yes.
out. And Jamie will have
Exactly.
First come, first serve.
Yeah.
Yes.
some kind of drunken rant.
I just know
ensue.
it's a limited print run, so I think there's only maybe 50 copies printed.
Oh wow,
So,
exclusive.
yes.
Frame them, people.
Wow.
yeah,
But it will be
definitely.
available online, so it's fine.
Magic.
Yep. On that note, thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Come on, cheers.
Thank you.
Guys.
Thank you.
Night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.